Hey guys, lowman02. I'm joining Jordan Wu of Cardboard Confrontation here, Magic Stronghold, and I'm lowman02. So we're going to be playing some Canadian Highlander. It's a 100-card singleton format that has a pointed system as opposed to a ban list, which allows you to play any card printed in Magic with the exception of those that involve manual dexterity or weird cards like Scheherazade. That all said, I intended on playing a blue mirror match today, but unfortunately I auto-selected a Naya aggro deck that I've been recently working on that's called Blitz and Taxes, and I'm playing against Jordan here, who's playing
Blue Moon.
Alrighty. So, I think this is a keepable hand. Not the greatest of hands, but not the worst either. Alright.
I'm pretty good. Let's keep this.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to start off with this guy right here and say go.
Alright. Sounds good. I'm going to play a Bloodstone-Meyer.
Okay, so probably going to try to be either fetching to remove whatever threat I play on a Volk or EOT into a Steam Dance would be my guess. Unless he is on a Back to Basics draw, in which case he may just go for Pure Mountain. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and play out this Goblin Crater Maker and see if he's got a bolt or a shock of some sort to kill it.
Well,
or possibly just a counter spell, but that's fine. I don't think I mind if this gets spell snared.
Let's snare that.
And it'll get the snare out of his hand. Snare, I think, scales better in this matchup than his burn will. So I tend to be okay with that.
Let's drop this right now.
Okie doke. All right, so not likely that he's sitting on a Back to Basics or Blood Moon draw. Not as likely. All right. Well, then we're going to kind of make an interesting play here. I'm actually, because I don't have an alternate threat in hand, I'm going to play this out for no value. I'm going to take significant risks here and assume that he doesn't have burn if he burned off the spell snare instantly, but he may. And if he does, good on him. But it appears he does not.
Not this turn.
I definitely lose the Rancor if he burns off the Stormblood Berserker at instant speed. That's a way to lose Rancor.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's burn that bad boy now, just to...
Okay. Yep, get my Rancor back.
Alright. Got nothing else to do with my mana. May as well grab something good.
Alright. Get an Ancestral Recall. I assume you're on a recall. Yep. Get a recall. Now, I really want to draw a threat at this point, or else the game could turn sideways. Alrighty. Well, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and pop this fetch land here. I'm probably going to just get... I think I'm just going to get a forest here. And I'm going to go ahead and cast out this Zerta Goblin. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on it because that limits some of his shocks. And right now, I just want to force him to interact with my cards every single turn and keep his mana tap down, and ideally draw into more threats on my 30-land deck. So we'll see what he's got.
All right, let's just do main phase Ancestral.
Yeah, I'm not countering anything in this deck. I think I only have one way to interact with that. It's an on-board way to interact with it. It's Spirit of the Labyrinth. Alrighty. Alright, so my opponent's representing instant speed removal or counter magic. I'm going to go ahead and just get my damages in now and see if he wants to fight over this Zerta Goblin. Probably going to be 2 mana spell, likely 3 damage burn spell. Vendilion Clique. Okay. Yeah. Targeting me or yourself. That's an interesting choice there.
Well, let's target you.
You're going to target me. Okay, interesting. So you must have drawn all gas. Which one would you like to take? Okie doke.
Alright, let's send that blocking.
Alright, well, my assumption is you don't have a one land fire blast, so I'm just going to trample over this son of a gun.
Oh, I wish.
And hit you for a bit of damage here. And play on a Copperline Gorge I drew off of the card that I put on the bottom, the card I would rather have cast. And tell you go, and see if you kill my thing. Or if you play a thing that matters. Not an insignificant amount of damage we've done to Jordan here.
No.
All right, fetch land. But a lot of cards in hand. Ancestral Recall tends to do that. And we have a Jace. Okay, probably bounce the Zerta. I don't know what you do here.
I'll probably
you bounce it, I can just haste it in, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see, I suppose.
But even then, it's only a couple damage instead of 5. Well, I guess 4.
Kills the Jace, though. Kills the Jace. right?
Maybe I just need a fog effect.
Yeah, 4 mana for a fog and getting rid of a Jace is nice in my book at a minimum. So I'm gonna haste this in. There this is, and I'm gonna haste it and just attack the Jace with it.
That damn Rancor.
I'm not gonna play the Rancor main one because if you do have shock, I want to be able to leave up Collision Colossus to save my dude in response. You can at least get it out of my hand though by casting your shock here, but okay, Brainstorm is cool. And we will kill Jace here.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Alrighty. Alright, your go, sir. I assume tapped here. Or no. You got a big boy, you got a, what is it,
Depends how
Gear
greedy I am right now.
Yeah. It generally always kind of comes down to that. Not kidding.
I can be pretty greedy though. It's
You can be. I've watched some of your replays. I'm like, oofa doofa. This is let's see what'll happen magic. So I know this guy knows when he's being greedy. All right.
I can be pretty greedy. It's
a little bit.
You know, super fun being greedy.
I am going to attack you. Will you fire up your Wandering Fumarole, sir? Or will you take? No.
No.
Huh. Alrighty. I'll just hit you for 2.
Sure. I will,
Got any responses, sir?
I do have a response.
Okay. Okay, you're going to return this to my hand and draw a couple cards. Okay. All right, well, I'll replay my Zerta Goblin, and I'll give it a +1/+1 counter, so it's slightly bigger now and doesn't die to shock. Which is not wholly bad, so, Note again for the viewers, I could have recast the Rancor, which Jordan does know I have in hand. He also knows about the pump spell I have in hand, which I prefer to leave up to at least force him to have to, interact with my mana base through something like Wasteland to stop me from pumping my card up, or, and also have something that does 4+ damage or counter my pump spell. Basically to tie up his mana and, well, ideally keep the game kind of going in my direction. A Glen Alondra, you say? Yeah, okay. All right, I am going to attempt to Path to Exile this. Would you care to counter that?
Probably a good idea right now.
Yeah, you probably want to keep your other half of your Glen Alondra, but you don't get the land off of it. You got it, sir? So, 5 cards in hand. All right. All right, I am going to cast a Rancor on this thing. Any responses, sir?
Nope.
Okie doke. I'm going to attack with the Zerta Goblin.
No blockers.
Would you care to use the other half of Glen Alondra?
Oh. God, yes.
Okay. Forced action?
Yes.
All right, I will hit you for 5 then.
Okay.
And I will say go.
All right.
So my opponent is now at 5. I do have the capability to protect my threat. It can be blocked by a 1/4, which would keep my opponent alive at 4. Or he can do something. Like a Niv Mizzet. Oh, it's a big spell. Platinum Empyrean. That's a big boy.
It is a big boy.
Alrighty.
I haven't cast this one in a while.
Alright, well, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to play this card out and say go.
Okay.
Alright, your go, sir.
Alright, time to get some control here.
Yep, that's going to be a tougher card to beat. I think, are you on my list of this? Or did you guys take this from the database? You don't see Platinum Empyrean as often. Okay.
Not attacking.
Okay, I have an interesting decision to make here. Okay, in response, what I'm going to do is this. I am going to use a collision on the Consecrated Sphinx, and you can choose to counter it, but it also gives me an opening on the following turn to possibly set up lethal if I can remove the Platinum Empyrean. Nope, okay.
Alright.
Alright, Ismaru, Hound of Khanda.
That's a puppy.
It is. It's a 2/2 for 1. It's also a legend, fortunately or unfortunately. And your go, sir.
Okay, let's see if I want to do anything. No. Well, that's nice.
Is it? No, tap land. Alright.
Do I want to reduce your red mana?
You can.
Because you got plenty of white, plenty of green.
I do.
Alright. Let's kill that right now. Oops.
Okay. It doesn't do anything because your life total cannot change. So just a 2/2 right now.
Alright. Not attacking.
Okay.
Because that goblin's huge.
He's a big boy. All right. Your go, sir.
Oh, this is good.
Okay. Yep, that's a pretty strong one. And if I don't... I mean, it depends on what you have in hand. It's more than likely that you have at least one counter spell in hand. You haven't been doing much with them, or you have, like, burn that you do not want to use. All right, another dude. And go.
It's a lot of dudes.
It is. It is. This Platinum Empyrean may be screwing me up. So Search for Escanto will flip, and with the large mana of resources that Jordan has available, he's probably going to be able to lock up this game. What it kind of came down to is finding an answer to Platinum Empyrean a little sooner than I did. There are actually a significant number of them in the Naya build. I believe I have 5 or 6 answers to artifacts and enchantments. But at this point, it seems unlikely that we are going to get there, and or that he does not have access to some form of permission. One of the things I got to try to do here is 2 spell in a turn. Okie doke.
Well, that kind of works.
Stifle, okay.
Yeah. Well, Stifle works.
Yep, it does stop the Cinder Vines.
I'm getting ready for the big fireball.
Are you? You're trying to expansion explosion me out?
Yeah.
All right, I will play this out.
time to draw some cards.
Okay. Pact of Negation, that's a counter. Okay.
I don't even need to use this. Yeah.
All right, get some looting going. I don't tend to like faithless looting in this style list in Blue Moon. I think it's gained a little more popularity. I don't think it's good.
I don't know if it's good. Like,
I don't like it. It's you have some dead cards in that deck, but not enough, in my opinion, that you really want to go down a card off of one. All right, here you go.
I'm just gonna have a billion kind of spells now.
You are. Like, it's going to be very difficult for me to win this one. I think you've got this first game. Why are you so low on time? We're in TP, so it has old school clocks.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. At some point, you do need to attack, though, or do something. All right. That is fine. See what you get here.
Fireball.
Yeah. Well, you have probably Expansion Explosion possibly in the list.
Volcanic Eruption.
And that is a fireball. I don't think you have that. So that's old, dude. Old tech. Old tech. The old tech, not new tech.
Oh my! I have a lot of options here.
A lot of choices. A lot of spells in blue-red.
I'm just trying to.
Honestly, what you probably should do is just get a burn spell that can go to creatures and try to get me in combat with your Platinum Empyrean.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. All right.
I think at this point you want to try to win because the more time you give me, the lower your chances of winning kind of come, I think. I mean, yeah, eventually, time is going to become an issue as well. Because I'll guarantee you my deck can win faster than this deck can. All right. Here you go.
All right. I guess better start killing some stuff.
Okay.
Let's do this at the right phase.
Yeah, probably should do this end step so that you can keep the Rancor off the board. That, yep. You gonna stifle the Rancor?
Nope.
Please go on ahead. Please go ahead, sir.
Definitely not.
Killing that thing. Okay.
I get to draw a card. I've got a lot of burn.
Okay.
And I don't want to tap out.
No, Cindervines is a problem that you need to. I mean, you probably have 3 cards in your deck that deal with Cindervines once it's resolved. If I'm trying to use to kill an artifact specifically, which is what's relevant here, which would be the new Idiot Bird, disallow plus stifle, evidently. No attacks though. Okay. Worried about my pump.
You have 3 cards in your hand.
I do. One of them is Rancor though.
You can have a lot of burn, so.
I'm gonna play this out. You do have Condescend in hand, and there's a higher chance of you having conditional counters. So I'll play out Gorklan Rampager, a 4/4. Would you like to counter this? I'll say Pact of Negation, but I don't mind you using that up.
Oh, okay.
Gonna look. Alrighty.
If you don't mind, that's okay too. All right. Well,
no, of course. There's not much I can mind about Ancestral Vision. Ooh, that wasn't a good pull. That's slow.
That's pretty slow.
Pretty
I want to counter that? 1 card in hand.
Honestly, I think you want to look to start attacking to end this game.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You only have
Okay.
one card in hand.
That's correct, and you know what it is. It's Rancor.
What am I tapping on this mana for?
You can you could stifle the Pact of Negation on your upkeep if you'd like.
Oh,
pay only 1 for it, 2 for 1 yourself.
Well, that sounds nice.
All right, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to burn this thing off if you have it.
No.
Okay, so Rancor resolves or does not. Okay. That'll
fine.
allow me to block the Wandering Fumarole if the Wandering Fumarole attacks in.
Sure.
Yep, and your go, sir.
Alright, gotta pay some mana for this.
Sure you don't want to stifle?
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Don't need to stifle. That's okay.
You save the 5 mana, man. It's good. I've actually done that before in like EDH and stuff. All right.
All right, let's send this bad boy in.
Yep,
do
you got it.
damage.
I'm taking a hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is funny.
So 3 cards with the draw off his Conta or an impulse off his Conta. So what do I want to hit here? Well, probably not the Tattermunge Maniac. oh, you better look. You may need to counter him. You may need to counter the 2/1 that has to attack every turn. Impulse is good. Fine. Yeah. I could attack for nothing.
You could totally attack for nothing.
I could totally do it.
All right. This is going to be fun. All right, let's do this.
All right. Get like an arc trail. Okay, that's not instant speed. Price of progress. Oh, I believe that kills me.
Well, you could sack your
if I fetch, it kills me. Well, I can, but I go to 10 then and I'm dead. That is a weird friggin' card for this deck to be playing. But
I know.
I will accept it. Like, there's a lot of cards that do not make sense to me right now. That's ambitious.
You know what?
I think it's a strong card. I've seen it. No. It did, but because of other cards, right? Totally unusable if you don't have a Platinum Imperium in play.
Oh, yeah.
Utterly unusable. That game did come down to Platinum Imperium, which it's a good card. This hand looks great. I'm going to keep it.
All right, I'm going to keep this hand.
I am very happy with it. So, I think what I should do here, this is possibly going to give you some card advantage, but I want to put you on a quick clock. I'm just going to play out this Goblin Guide and swing.
Sure. Get in there.
Take it.
Okay.
All right, Islands. Well, hopefully you're discarding turn 1. This is the one upside to giving you a free land off the first turn attack on Guide. Go to 9, play land, cantrip maybe, but then dump a card.
Well, yeah.
Yep. All right, Brainstorm.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let's Macaroni a card.
Probably gonna get another free card off of what have yous.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. So what I think I'm gonna do here is find a plateau. 2 ways I can attack this. I think the best way to do it is just to play out a Voice of Resurgence, because this tends to be a card that's tougher to beat for counterspell style decks, and get in for another 2. And see if you have, well, Pyroclasm possibly. That could be a card that you run. Island. Yep. Well, I got a free island. Up to 9 again. Could be discarding again though, unless you play like a. What would you play, like the 0/4 Thing in the Ice?
Probably.
Or burn. Could burn off one of my things. Thing in the Ice would make, well, decent sense. All right, Burst Lightning, giving me a 2/2 again. Cool. Alrighty, well, I think what I'm going to do here is play out an Isamaru. And I'm going to play out a Hex Drinker and see if you have a Force Spike.
Oh, God. No.
Yeah, there's a lot of 1-drops in this deck. Quite a few. Take you for 6. And we get a Merchant Scroll. So that's an Ancestral Recall, but it may be too late for you. We'll see.
Maybe too late. This is a pretty fast draw for you.
This deck's pretty quick. The last draw was not exceptional as far as speed goes. Had a little more interactive kind of stuff going on and slower clocks, but plus I think I was on the draw. I think on the play I possibly could have sealed up the last 5 points, but would have been tight. All right, I'm going to try to get in there for lethal, I believe, and see what you do. Snapcaster Mage, targeting a burst lightning. Okay. I assume you probably... What do you burst down here? Do you try to kill the elemental? Okie doke.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Oh, I thought I messed up there. We're good.
You're targeting that thing. All right, blossoming a defense.
We've got the bumps. All right. That's great.
Lightning bolt, two-face. Good luck, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least this game was short.
Well, when this deck tends to win, it tends to win on short order, so it's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, there's no way I could block anything that'll do anything, right?
Nope,
Sweet.
you're dead. You're pretty dead.
Okay, well, that was a quickie.
You're pretty dead. Yeah, you think like a gut shot in there or something.
Yeah, nope.
Gut shot, take 2 to face. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to be able to draw this time, which is definitely not optimal for my list. This is a mulligan against this deck, so we're going to mull this one. This one looks fine. We'll keep this. I think the appropriate card to get rid of is this one here. Done. And your go, sir.
Alright, I'm going to drop this, and then I'm going to get that. Preordain.
Yes, that's going to happen. I have no mental misstep in this deck. And if I did, I don't think I would use it on that, knowing that you have 7 points committed into Ancestral Recall. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd try to F up your draw. Alrighty, well, I'm going to land this card right here, which is a Loam Lion. Basically a Curd Ape that's been time shifted into later sets. Cool card.
Super
on most
efficient.
accounts. Yeah, it's very aggressive. It blocks off on the shocks, like the burst lightnings and forked bolts and all that stuff tend not to be as good against it. That card's spooky.
Card's pretty good.
It is. Very good card. All right, the Leon.
What I would do for Blood Moon right now.
I don't think I would mind it that much. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also kind of a time walk for me. I can just attack. I'm going to pop one of my lands.
No, I'm going to just...
Develop. Into the Royal. Okay.
Cast a couple spells, make a couple dudes.
Okay.
Do some damage.
All right.
Okay.
Gabo.
Oh, mailman.
Alrighty.
I think I'm just going to take that. I'm just going to say go.
All right. Dope.
All right.
Okay.
Make a dude.
Yep.
Brainstorm. What do I not care about right now?
I think you're probably better off doing that on your turn to try to look for sorcery speed removal. Like,
Yeah.
if you get like Arc Trail, Fire, or Forked Bolt, Flame Slash, all that kind of stuff, I think you put yourself in a more dubious spot here. Okay. Okay.
See if you have any pump.
No, I'm not going to pump it open mana. I'll allow you to get this and put you to 10. And then what I will do is this. I will go blue or green, white, and see if you want to counter this card right here. This is a Fleeceman line. Assume you possibly do. Fetch down to 9. Assume fetch an island. Yeah, basic. And counterspell this.
Yeah, that's definitely got to go.
Okay. Yep, it has been counterspelled. And I will then play on a Mother of Runes, main 2. Okay. You return a bunch of stuff to my hand. Okay.
It's a race.
Yes, sir. It certainly appears to be that way. So we'll play Loam Line out.
Okay. No
Oops.
mental misstep.
We'll play this out.
Sure.
I'll play this out.
That's bad.
I'll play Ranker out.
Okay. You got it.
All right, all yours, man.
Earthquake.
Yeah, that would kind of fuck us both pretty well.
Oh, this is not good.
Okay, Glen Alondra. Cool.
It's a blocker.
It is. It is that, sir. I will attempt this.
Well.
Okay. It has been countered.
Nice draw.
Alrighty. I will attack with this. Okay, you'll take. And your go, sir.
Well, that's interesting.
All right. Then a Spell Seeker.
No, I wish.
A Blood Moon. Okay. We have all mountains now.
I have a couple islands. We're good.
You do, yeah. You'll be able to cast your spells better than I will through it, but I also run a lot of red spells. You probably have a counter spell up. I suppose we shall see. Alrighty. Well, it also turns off my Alome Leon. So I think the right line here is to attack with the Loam Lion and see what you do. Okay, Loam Lion dies, does 1. And your go, sir.
All right, let's get control of this bad boy here. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. All right.
Yeah. All right.
That's a goodie.
Is it? Burn spell?
Well, kind of.
Well, how gutsy do I want to be? You haven't done much with burn, but I've had a Mother of Runes up for a few turns. The likelihood of you having instant speed burn is decently high. You have a significant amount of non-instant speed burn as well. Burst Lightning and Lightning Bolt would be the most likely. Electrolyze is viable, as is it Charm, which you could possibly be running. As is, I mean, I don't think you have a ton of 2-mana, 3-damage burn spells. But you know what? I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to attempt to give this thing protection from red and see what you do. Okay. Another viable option is that you have Snapcaster Mage, which come in at instant speed and block if I don't have a pump effect. So I'm going to try it and see what happens. Do you have the Snappy?
Oh, I totally could have killed that guy. I just...
Oh, you blanked out. I lulled you into a false sense of security.
You absolutely did.
By telling you exactly how I could lose this by doing this play.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to show you.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. You also don't know what I have on my end. I actually do have options right now. I have what is the stupid? It's the pump effect, the red giant growth in hand. What do we got here? Got a torrential Gearhulk.
Well, if you
expansion explosion for 2 on this.
If you had like a brute force, then it would have been fine.
That's I have the stupid red giant growth, and I have a Zerta Goblin and a and a Ranker. All right, buddy. Well, good game.
Yeah, good games. You had me anyways. You could have just brute forced your guy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to. I was like, I'm gonna make him show it to me, and then like do it. Because like the chance of you having like counterspell plus like red burn spell were pretty. I felt they were pretty high there.
Well, I do have a memory lapse in my hand. I could have memory lapsed it too. But...
That's what I'm saying. Like having a counterspell plus a burn spell was pretty high because like I had been kind of abusing like your tap out turns to like play my shit, so like that you couldn't use your counter spells. But at that point, when I'm in top deck mode to a Blood Moon, and a lot of my shit's not castable, it's a little bit dicier because like the chance that you have a counter spell are higher because I played that way through the game. So yeah, but good games, man.
Yeah, good game.
I would have want to jam another, bud?
Yep, for sure.